My lovely Aquarians, welcome to your January 2020 reading, the first reading for 2020, which is first reading for a new decade, which is exciting times. This is a general reading for you, my lovely Aquarians. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and book the reading from there. If you would like to book a yearly reading, which is available for the month of December and January only, you can also go to my website and book that reading from there as well. This is a general reading for you. It's a general reading for Aquarius, Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Also listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing and commenting on my channel. Hugely appreciated. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will know when I'm posting more videos or new videos. Let's go ahead with your reading. It's going to be a really interesting month. Quite a good month, quite a dynamic month. What I'm getting is from a culmination of 2019 moving into 2020, you've got the Justice card, and this is about balancing out. This is the Karmic card. This is the balancing out of the karmic scales. This is reaping the rewards in January of your efforts. And so if you've worked really hard, if you've done the best you can, then you are going to reap those rewards. They're going to be balanced out. If you haven't put as much effort into what's happening in 2019, that will be balanced out. But I like to think that we work as hard as we can, we do as much as we can for others as well, and those karmic scales will be balanced, and that's what's going to be coming through. So it's a sum total of your past coming for you in 2020 to bring you the goodness of everything that you've achieved and everything that you've done and all the good you've done for others as well as yourself, or for family members, however that translates for you, having done the best that you can possibly do. So the karmic scales are being weighed for you at the beginning of January. So let's see what's happening moving forward. And the impact is going to be equal to efforts put out. So come January, we've got the Two of Cups. Two of Cups is about soulmates. It's about a soul relationship. It's about a soul link. It's about being, this can be your partner, your romantic partner. It can be family members. It can be friends. Soulmates come in many different forms, shapes and sizes. It's about having a connection, a really strong connection with others. So I don't feel like there's just one. I feel like there is a range of people that are impacting on you, that are really influential in your life. There is a strong connection. There is a strong connection with that if it's one person, if it's your partner, then that relationship's going to be strengthened. If you are seeking a relationship, there is a connection here with someone that you're going to have a strong attraction to, which is coming up as well for you. So it depends. And, that's, as I said, a romantic partner, but it can also be friendship, friends, family members, children, many different shapes and sizes that it can take. But it is about making very strong connections from the very beginning of January. And that's crossed with the Sun. And so that says to me that those connections are going to have a very positive influence in your life. They're going to have an influence of expansion in your life, an influence of good things coming. Any plans you want to put in place. If there's a project something you want to start with this person, then that's going to have really positive results. If it's an engagement, a marriage, a new connection, a new romance, it's going to have really good results. It's going to be expansive. It's going to have a very bright future. The Sun is an incredibly positive card. So anything that you want to start in January, anything you want to implement, anything you want to do, you've got the backing of the universe. The Sun is there for growth, for expansion. Really positive card. So it's a really positive start to 2020. Very, very positive start to 2020. What's going on in your subconscious here? And you've got the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is about some sort of deception. It can be self-deception. Self-deception. What are you hiding from yourself? What are you not wanting to bring to the surface? What are you not wanting to think about? What are you not wanting to analyze? What are you not wanting to look at? Things are going to come up from your past that are needing to be looked at. They need to be cleared in order to move forward. For some of you, this is going to be quite a big revelation. For others of you, it's not going to be so big because, of course, don't forget you've got the Sun card there around you. It's got to do with someone that's important in your life as well. You know, for some of you, see, I feel like it's coming from a place of fear for many of you, a place of fear of not facing something that is going on, something that is not to your for your highest good, for your highest purpose. There's some sort of deception or something that you're feeling like you know about that, and with the Sun being there, anything that is going on around you is going to come to light. You're going to know about it. You're going to find out about it. Anything that someone's trying to hide from you or deceive you or be not totally honest with you, that's going to come to the light, that you're going to find out about it. You're going to work it out. But I feel like for many of you, it's something that you're already feeling. You already know. And it's about then admitting it to yourself, something that you're needing to admit to yourself in order to move on, in order to progress. For many of you, unblocking that is going to be life-changing. It's going to change circumstances. It's going to change outlooks. It's going to change situations. So that is absolutely, definitely coming up for you in January. So it's about really being honest with yourself, not self-deceiving, and see things for what they are, for how they are. Might be situations that aren't quite working for you. Could be work, could be family, could be friendships, could be what's going on there that needs to be looked at. That's going to be a really important revelation for you because how that's going to manifest is the Ten of Coins. And, you know, this is abundance. This is about getting to a point where things turn around. Admitting that to yourself really brings you the rewards that you're seeking. It really lightens your load. It comes to a completion of being where you're wanting to be on a personal level, you know, on a happiness level, on a level of being honest with yourself. It's investing in your future. You see how he's putting the coins in the jar? It's an investment in your future, being honest with yourself, finding out what's going on. It's really going to pay off for you. It's going to put you in a much better position, in a much better place. It's going to put you in a place of growth, both personal growth and also I feel like on a career level or whatever you do to earn an income. It's going to set you on that path of really being able to bring in the finances that you're requiring. But it's also a place of personal growth. It's investing in your future. So whatever comes up for you, really try and look at it honestly with clarity, which is what the Sun brings to you, and that is going to really set you on this path of where you're needing to be, of expansion. I like that. That's going to be really positive for you, and that also then will lead you to the Magician, where you are able to create your own future, create your own reality. I like that. My lovely Aquarians, having the Magician here in it's enabling you to manifest and create the reality that is going to be good for you, the reality that you're wanting, the reality that you're working towards, something that's going to be good for you. What is it that you want to create? What changes do you want to bring in? It's about positive thinking. It's about seeing things clearly. We manifest when we remove blocks. because then we can see clearly what our future is, what investments we want to make in our future, what do we want to bring in, and not seeing it as something in the future, but seeing it as it's in the now, creating that reality. So you're in a position of whatever your heart's desire is, whatever reality you're wanting to create here, whatever reality you're wanting around you, is there for you to do, is there for you to create. I feel like for many of you, it's on a work environment, it's on a business environment, it's on a, you know, project environment. It's something that you're wanting to, you know, move house or move state, something that you've wanted to do. The opportunity is there for you to actually bring that in and have that reality, you know, in your reality, bring it about. Hugely positive, but you need to be balanced in order to do that, because we manifest from our emotions, our emotional state, and we need to be emotionally balanced. And it's not about seeing things in the future, but actually seeing them around you right now, bringing that in to your reality. And that absolutely pays off, because you've got the world here. Excuse me. You've got the world, and the world is all things coming to you. Anything's possible. So in this, you know, what fabulous cards. In your manifesting and creating your reality, everything is possible. Everything is there for you to create, to bring in. Everything is there for you, for it to unfold for you. There is nothing there that's not achievable. It's all open to you. It's all there for you to take on, to have, to create, to bring into your reality. I love this card. This is completely, what are your desires? Bring them in. The world of opportunities are open to you, but it's about having that positive outlook. What fabulous cards you have, my lovely Aquarians. There's change afoot. There's things that need to be processed, but it's certainly going to pay off in a big way for you with these cards that are so, so powerful, so, so positive, that allow you to really see things for how they are, really work out what it is you're wanting to create. And the world of opportunity opens up to you once you are honest with yourself. I love that. You've also got the Tower, which then speaks to you about being honest with yourself. It's about releasing anything that doesn't work for you, anything that's holding you back, anything that's blocking you. It's about you releasing that. The universe has an interesting way of working. You have an opportunity to do that yourself and develop a strength of character. But then if you are not looking at things clearly and not looking at things honestly, you can ignore those signs, and then the universe steps in and brings those changes in, which are a lot harsher and a lot have a much bigger impact. So it's good to realize and recognize these things, the opportunity you're being given in January to sort through and spring clean and get rid of whatever it is no longer working for you. But that requires complete honesty with the self in order to do that. So that's what you're being asked to do. That's what you're being asked to do. And it could bring in changes around your relationships. That honesty could bring in changes in your relationships. Things that you may not be wanting to look at, but things that need to change. So it's either in a relationship that's there, that's established, giving yourself a voice, being heard, speaking of what you're needing out of this relationship, speaking of the changes you're needing to have happen in this relationship. And if your partner's receptive to that, then those changes can increase and strengthen that relationship. But if your partner's not open to that and those changes don't happen, then there's things for you to think about in that relationship. There's going to be a shake-up, which is what the Tower speaks of in that relationship. And choices and decisions for you to make. So this is something that is concerning many of you. It's concerning many of you, but it's about seeing that fear and facing it and doing something with it, bringing the changes, investing in your future and making something to your satisfaction, making it work for you. And if the relationship's strong, it will continue. Those changes will be established and made, and you'll have a stronger and better relationship. It will be unified. It will be strong. And if it doesn't stand up for that, then it was not going to be the relationship that you were needing. And you need to be honest in yourself and manifest and bring into your reality the relationship that is going to be good for you, that you are wanting. One of honesty and clarity is what I'm hearing, is what I'm wanting to say to you. Have a relationship that's open, and there's clarity, and there's care for each other, and it works for you. Then it moves you to planning for your future. What is, creating a future that you are wanting, creating a future moving forward into 2020, creating a future that is going to work for you, something that you've been dreaming of. You've had this relationship, or you've had these dreams, and it cannot, for some of you, it's a new project, a new job, a new study, a relationship. It's going to be all those things, different things for each of you, but it's about really creating what you have imagined it to be. A project, it could be an idea, it could be a book, it could be a new business venture, could be a new form of study, a travel. What is it for you that you've been dreaming of, that you want to create, that you want to bring into your reality, and you want to move it forward into your future? Which I really like. That's what January is holding for you, where you're really analysing and thinking about investments in your future and moving forward. That's January, lays those foundations. This card fell out from the Angels of Abundance cards. This is going to be your affirmation. This is going to be your mantra for January. God is your source. God is your source. Let me read that. Everything you need is supplied by the infinite source of God, and your faith opens the doorway to receive. In God there is no lack or limitation. Rather, there is plenty of abundance for all to share, and that's what's there for you. It's about bringing in the abundance that is yours. Remember, at the very beginning of the reading, you had the Justice card, the balancing out of life, the balancing out of all the efforts and everything that you've done, balancing that out to receive. It's equal and proportional to. There's your mantra. So Aquarius, there's a fabulous month. There's a lot here. It's going to be a busy month personally for you, a month of great growth that sets you up for the rest of the year. So take it on. You've got some extremely positive cards here, but with new things coming in, there's other things that need to be reviewed. That's your balance as well. New things coming in, but things that need to go out. Let's balance those scales. What's not working for you? Let's clean it up so that you can move forward. If you would like to have a private reading with me, follow the link below to my website and book a private reading from there. Also, don't forget the yearly readings that I'm offering for December and January. You'll find those on my website as well. I wish you many, many blessings for January, my lovely Aquarians.